Hello Libra, and welcome to your February 2022 Committed Love reading. Libra, this is a general reading. It will not resonate for every single one of you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are new here, welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. I appreciate you all being here. If you're returning, thank you so much for your trust and support and for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate all of you all for being here. Libra, anything you need is going to be in the description below. If you'd like a personal reading, if you'd like to know the decks I use, or if you would like to know more about astrology, I have a link to astro.com, but there's many, as you well know, sites out there. All right, Libra, let us clear the way and see what the cards have to say, right? Let's see where we're at. This is Committed Love reading. If you have more than one partner, then, you'll have to discern who the partner is. Wow, focus. What a beautiful card. Talks about how we can get caught up in other things, that we lose our focus. We lose our sight. We lose what we're in it for. I just heard you're in it to win it, right? But you lose your focus. It's kind of like, when you're looking for a partner and then you find a partner, and I can't say you let your guards down or that you quit trying, but you know how people always say, well, they let themselves go and they quit dieting and they quit exercising and they quit taking care of themselves or whatever. That's kind of, not that you're doing that, but I just feel that that's the focus that I'm talking about. It's that, you almost quit trying to impress them, or you quit trying to woo them or get them or keep them, in a sense, because you think, well, they're just going to be here. I already got them, so why do I have to put forth the effort? So it's kind of that losing your focus on the core of the relationship. So maybe you need to reevaluate that and rethink that and revisit it and make sure that you both have that core value over the relationship, and not, and I'm not saying that, you are in a relationship and then maybe they're like, they like to go mountain biking and you like to go snow skiing, and maybe you compromise, or maybe you watch the kids while they do that and they watch the kids while you do that. That's fine. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the core focus of the relationship. What makes you all be you all as far as partners, and not wanting, not thinking, well, I have to put forth any more effort, or I don't have to do anything else to it because I already have this person, when indeed you do have to do it. You have to do something every day. You have to keep that spark alive. You have to keep that momentum going. You can't just assume. So that's kind of what I'm feeling on that focus card for you guys, for committed. Let's see here. Move this a little bit. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull two cards on either side for more general energies for the reading. And it's, to me, it's a cold card because it's winter time. It's about staying warm. You have the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful card. And the Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. Money. You have money coming in. You also have Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card about abundance. It's a card about having enough. You could, again, that's kind of what I feel with this focus card, where you feel very comfortable and complacent and very much not set in your ways, but just comfortable. It's like, oh gosh, it's kind of like when you're on the couch and somebody says, hey, can you grab me a water? And you're like, I really don't want to move. That kind of, I have things. I don't need things. I don't need to work hard on things. And that could be very much true in the relationship, but it's always the core of it, or the what people don't see is what you need to work on, right? Always. On the outside, it looks wonderful and great, but you want to keep it that way on the inside also. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is a card about moving forward. Maybe there's a project that you all are wanting to get off the ground. Maybe you're wanting to build something, or maybe you're wanting to possibly go into a job together or work together. I'm trying to get this thing to focus. There we go. And you know, it's something that you all want to put forth the effort in together. The Knight of Pentacles, it is an action card, so there is action being taken. You could be taking steps to move forward on this endeavor. You could be taking steps to move forward on a project that you all are working on together. I'm getting music really strong here. So that could be a possibility, and it won't be for everybody, but I'm getting like writing or music or maybe playing together or something like that. Yeah, so that could be something moving together in a project or trying to get something up off the ground. But know that the Knight of Pentacles, even though it's a knight and even though it's an action card, it can be a slow mover, right? It can be a slow mover. So the point of the whole thing is that you are moving on it. It just at times might not feel like you are. And it could be where it's in the infant stages or the maybe a little bit longer than infant. And where you are, you know, you're getting it off the ground, but it's just slow moving. And it could be finances that you're waiting on to come through. I also have to point out that this horse has blinders on, and this talks about focus. This talks about, you know, seeing the way ahead and focusing on what the eyes on the prize, the eyes on the prize. So, you know, have that focus, but also remember, oh, isn't that wild? I just, the focus, you have focus there with the, and focus with the blinder. So it's like, keep looking straight ahead, keep doing what you're doing, go straight. But remember that core value. Don't lose your focus on your relationship, on yourselves doing this. Don't take things for granted, because you're at a very comfortable place in the relationship. This side's going to be you. This side will be you. This side will be your partner. Again, if there's more than one partner, you will have to discern who the partners are that I am reading for, because you know them better than I. We have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. A lot of action being taken. Ace of Cups. And what was that? Five of Swords. And all the cards are falling. Oh my goodness. All right. That one says, out we go. Beautiful. The Lover's card. This will be your challenge. Let me see. 3 shuffles. All right. Your challenge is going to be the bottom of the deck. Your action, top card, 3 shuffles. Your partner's challenge is the bottom of the deck. And your partner's action is the top of the deck. Bottom of the deck for both of you is the King of Swords. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It is your energy. It is taking control of a situation without controlling. Making sure things are fair. Making sure things are just and righteous. And, you know, making sure people are towing the line and walking the talk and doing all the things. This is, again, that card of taking action, because the king does take action, and they are not afraid to speak their mind. They're not afraid to tell it like it is. They cut through the BS. And it could be, again, both of you. It could be where your mindset is together in this relationship. You both could be on this, you know, we're not going to let people walk over us. We're not going to let people... you know, tell us what to do or tell us how to run it or to tell us what's best for us. We're listening. We're in it. It's like you have this, you know, especially the king with the kingdom. Look at that. You have the 9 of Pentacles again. And that's something. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of them. Again, abundance, growth. Very, very comfortable in where you're at. You're very comfortable in your relationship. But that's all the more reason not to get too comfortable. Have that focus on each other too. You know, you can have it on your growth, and you can have it on your your projects, but also have it on each other. Remember that you all are the core. You all are the base, right? You all are the start of it. You're the base. You have to take care of you. It's like watering a plant. You have to take care of the soil too, right? You can water it, but you still have to take care of that soil. And you all are the soil. You're that energy. All right, I can get a sip of coffee real quick while it's still hot. Oh, thank you. All right, Libra, we have Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands. So the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands talks about, I feel there's a lot going on in your life right now. Your lives, you know, like as far as the couple, I feel like there's a lot going on. And make sure you take time to get out of your head. Make sure you take time to rest. Make sure you have some downtime for you. You know, maybe even as a couple to try to get away somewhere where you're not work oriented or you're not thinking about work oriented. You know, you could put your thoughts onto yourself instead of, oh, what am I going to do? Again, you are setting your boundaries. You know what you will accept and what you won't accept. It kind of comes with the King. You are adamant about choices and decisions that you're making, that they are for the greater good and they are for the benefit of both of you. It's not like you're just doing it, you know. I just feel Seven's a card of decision, so it's not like I'm making these decisions. You might feel like you're doing it alone. You might feel, you know, maybe you feel the need to, you know, pull your partner into it. You feel like you're making a lot of decisions alone. You're making a lot of decisions maybe without support, or you're not feeling supported. And two, what it could be is that you are making the decisions alone. Maybe you don't feel supported, and then maybe it comes back on you, and then you're like, hey, look, I just had to do the best I could do with what I had to do. I just feel like you're tired of something. You're tired of maybe always being the one that is the heavy. Maybe you're always being the one that feels like they're in charge, or you're always the one that has to do the hard work. Like if it's a company, maybe you're the one that has to do the hiring and the firing. But this is a relationship reading, so I'm just feeling like maybe you're feeling a little bit alone, especially with the Knight of Swords, that you know, you have to defend everything. It's like you have to defend all the decisions you make all the time. And I think you get tired of that. You have the Knight of Wands. This is a card of action. It is a card of passion and desire and moving forward. But I'm feeling with this that, you know, you're not letting things stop you. You're moving ahead. You're not letting little bit of glitches stop you. Again, that focus, that blinders on. There's eye on the prize. There's something that you all are working towards together as a couple, and other people or other family members even could be trying to stand in your way. And maybe it's your family. Maybe that's why you have to defend them so much, or maybe it's their family and you're defending them, or defending your relationship, or whatever. And it's something you get tired of, or you are you know, needing to take a break from. But it's the mind, it's the thoughts. You're still wanting to take action. You're still wanting to move forward in the passion, and you're still wanting to move forward in your creativity and your growth. And you're doing this, you know, I can't say it's not planned, but you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants. It's kind of like new territory for both of you. It's kind of how I'm feeling. Your challenge, Libra, is the Ace of Wands. So maybe this is coming up with the new ideas. Maybe it's coming up with more creative things. Maybe it's coming up with, you know, again, it's new ideas. It's new passion, new growth. It could be, you know, the challenge is you might have to go back to school for something even. Maybe something you all are doing is requiring a degree of some sort. So maybe one of you has to go back to school for some sort. But again, it's standing your ground, not giving up, digging your heels in, you know, fighting off the opposition. But I feel it's for the greater good of the relationship. I don't feel it's you fighting your partner is what I'm feeling. Your action that you need to take is the Tower. The Tower is a card about letting go, or actually, sometimes you don't even have to let go. It's going to let go for you. It's an unexpected something that happens. It could be it could be like a job you thought you were going to get that you didn't get. It could be losing a job. It could be losing a house. It could be, you know, something that kind of throws you off balance, something that throws you off kilter, something that throws you in a different direction than you intended to go. And also on this card, I think he's got a mask on, if I'm not mistaken. And it's, you know, making you maybe be your authentic self. Making you be your authentic self, making you come clean, making you all open your eyes and realize what you have. You know, it could be even going back to this key with the focus, you know, that core of you all. You know, maybe there's a threat of losing, maybe there's a threat of maybe y'all have been fighting a little bit, or there's some type of, you know, what do we need to do here? And maybe you need to rebuild, regroup, rethink, redo. See how you can build a structure that is sounder, maybe. And structure could be your relationship. How can you build it sounder? How can you build it up better? You could have taken it as far as something could go, and now you have to either start again or start new, or find a different course of action to take. Again, it almost forces you to be authentic. It forces you to be true to you, true to yourself, true to each other. Interesting. All right. And the Tower is a card of Scorpio. So it's a card of change, transformation, things shifting of energies. Your partner has the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Lovers. So there's no doubt that your partner is just over the moon with you. Your partner feels that they have been blessed beyond, that their cup runneth over. This could be you could be a new love for your partner, or, you know, with the Ace of Swords or Ace of Cups, I almost feel like it's a love that they never had before type of love. They just feel blessed and so happy and overjoyed. That could be the romantic of the bunch. They have the Lovers card here also. It's a card of harmony and peace, and obviously lovers. They also have the Five of Swords. This is a card normally of possibly bullying, of being, you know, of somebody controlling your thoughts or telling you what to do, or trying to win at all costs. They don't care what the stakes are. That's normally the Five of Swords. It could be a deceit card. So I just feel with this that I think they're coming from a time maybe that they need to kind of do some dark work, or do some a deep dive into maybe their past or their past relationships. Maybe go to counseling. I mean, everyone can benefit from counseling, but I feel like it's that it's a communication. Maybe you all need to have a good heart to heart. Maybe there's something they've been hiding or holding back or not telling you. I don't think it's detrimental, but I think I think it's them. I think it's their core, something with them that they need to get off their chest. They need to come clean about. They need to talk about. And they've been holding it in. But as far as your relationship, I just feel that they are, I just keep hearing that, expression from way back in the past, the bee's knees. Oh, anyway, they just think you're the greatest, and they feel so blessed. And so they're so devoted to you, I feel. There's such a devotion here. And again, they might need direction also with the 5. They might need direction. They might need you, their communication there. They might need you to say, hey, let's talk. Let's see how we can resolve a situation, especially if it's work related, if that's where you all are headed to work together. If it's in the relationship, let's talk. Let's, like have a meeting, just like you would if you were a corporation or something, because that's kind of what I feel that you all are a part of. You're part of something better, and you want to build it stronger. You want to build it up better than it was before. You both want to come clean. You both want to take those masks off and really see each other for who you are. The challenge for your partner, again, the 10 of Swords. They're done with the situation. They're done with something. I have a feeling it's their past. 10 is the end of a number of completion. It's the end of a cycle to begin again. I think maybe they've had to come clean on something, or they have to release something in order to maybe be fully committed to you or fully in the relationship to you. It's things they have to work on. The 10 of Swords, a lot of those swords were put there by themselves, and some were put there by other people. But they have to discern whose swords are whom, what swords go where. There's a 5 here and there's a 10 here. So their challenge is they've been carrying this a long time, and they need to release it. They need to let go of it. They need to figure out, this person's still crawling, so there's still life. So they do want to move forward, and they are going forward. And it's like, I almost feel like they see you as like an angel, like you saved their life or you saved them. Kind of like a knight in shining armor almost. Coming in to save them, in a sense. And their action they need to take is the 5 of Cups. So again, it's this card of, this is an emotional card. It's a card of your emotions, your feelings. There's some type of loss they've experienced, some type of, it could be a breakup. It could be a physical loss. There's something they're grieving here on their emotional level. And they do need to grieve it. They need to work through it. But they also need to see this 2 of Cups here, which is you and your partner. That love that you're offering, that love that is there. They're full. It's like you're waiting for them. I'll be there. I'll help you however I can, but I'm here waiting for you. So, their action is they do need to work through some emotions. They do need to work through some thoughts. They do need to work through some communication. Maybe they need to have a heart-to-heart with somebody, or they need to let somebody go or something go in order to move forward. But they have to figure this out. They have to work through this. Yes, you can help them. Yes, you can be there. Yes, you can help them. That could be part of this, where you're fighting to almost like keep the wolves at bay. You're fighting to keep people out of your inner circle so you all can heal, or you all can work through this. And it does take a toll on you. So you do need to have that rest, that mental rest. And again, that strong, stoic figure. It's like, you've got this. You can do this. It's almost like sometimes you have to be the strong one when it comes to the relationship and nudge your partner back on the path. They can maybe lose focus. You can maybe lose focus. I have a feeling if you lose focus, you can bring it back to it, but you might have to like remind them, in a sense. Kind of that is what I'm feeling with the King. But I think sometimes they can be the King of Swords also. All right. pull some love story cards for you guys. We have romance and we have control. See, that's what I feel a lot of this. I think whatever they're in or were in or came out of, whatever relationship probably in the past, they could have some mental stories that they need to work through, or they need to, you know, either talk it out or go to a counselor or go to a professional that can help them deal with. They could have been in a controlling relationship prior to. That could be where these swords come in. Their heart is guarded. They absolutely love you. They absolutely adore you. But there's issues that they need to work through. Again, I feel like it's a past relationship. It could be a even a family, like a mother-son or a mother-daughter relationship that, you know, can cause this too, or father-son, father-daughter. You have the romance. So it's like you're helping where you help, where you can help, but you keep things alive. You keep things moving. Again, you're bringing the focus back to the core, the root. You're coming back down to the bottom. This is where we started. Let's build back up. We can redo this. We can figure this out. We will be honest with each other. Our masks are going to come off, and we're going to, you know, have this new beginning, this new start that we build and we are in charge of, is kind of how I'm feeling on that. All right. One more card for you guys. It's a good reading. There's a lot of homework here. And, you know, with the Tower card, it's building back sounder, building back, not necessarily taller, bigger, but sounder. All right. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth. And, you know, again, Libra, I think that's something that you see. I think that's something that you incorporate with the romance card. I also think that through you, your partner sees that the possibilities are there. They see that there are genuine people there. There are people there that, you know, that love. You could come from a traditional family. They could come from a traditional family. But maybe it's not that core value. Again, that focus, bringing it back into that core value, bringing it back into building that foundation. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And I just feel with the Tower card, you know, sometimes if there's a crack in the foundation, the whole building is not good. So it's like fix it before it all tumbles down is kind of what I'm feeling. Not that it's going to tumble, but you are having this this time to open up and really see yourselves and be yourselves and accept yourselves for who you are and what you are. Work through what you need to work through, and help each other. Right? All right, guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Please stay safe and healthy. If you like the reading, that's great. I'd appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up or comment if you so choose. If you want to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I put out readings every Saturday for the week ahead. So I do weeklies once a week. Check those out. But you would have to probably hit the notification bell to know when I post. But I do thank you all for watching. I thank you all for being here. And good luck to you. I think it's a beautiful reading, Libra. I really do. There's homework. There's always homework, right? But that's part of the growth. That's part of the shifting and the moving forward. But not ever losing focus of that core value. Not ever losing focus of what brought you all to be who you are to start with. Right? It's It's like re-remember. Re-remember who you are. Re-remember why you're there. All right. See you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.